Right guys, here we have a Russell Hobbs single oven, and the customer has said that it has tripped out the electrics. They turned it back on, set the clock, tried to run it again, and it's done it 4 times in a row. Now these are really common symptoms that it's the oven element. So we'll have a look, I'll do a couple of tests to see if it is that, and this is definitely something you can do yourself to save yourself a few quid. Very similar amongst different brands of ovens, but like I said, this one is a Russell Hobbs, and I'll show you how it's done.
Let's get the door out the way to make it easier to work on. You've got 2 little latches that pull up on each hinge, one there and one there. Make sure they're all the way back, and then when you lift the door up, those little latches will stop the door from hinging, and you can just lift it out like that. Next thing we need to do is turn the power off. Now I can't see where the local isolation is for this, so I'm looking for the socket. It might be in behind the oven. So take the 2 screws out and just slide it forward like that and have a peer in behind. I can see the cable goes into the cupboards on the left. So find your socket and turn it off, because we need the power off for this, guys. Next thing we need to do is find the element which is hidden behind this panel here. So there's 2 screws on this one on the left, one on the right at the bottom, and it just allows you to hinge it like that and pull it forward. And we will see the element there, which is the circular part around the fan. It's held in by 2 screws, one at the top, one at the bottom. So we need to take those off and then pull the element forward. Pull it forward as gently as you can, because what we don't want to do is disconnect the connections. It means we'll have to take the back of the oven off, so we can actually avoid it on this one, because it's allowing us to remove it from the front here, which is a result. So gently offer that forward and try and keep those connections on. It can be a bit of a fiddle getting these out, guys, but don't get frustrated. Just take your time and just gently bring this forward, because like I say, we don't want those to disconnect and fall into the back of the oven. So here we have it, and I'll show you what I mean. We've got a connection there and there, and we need to take these off. Now these ones are actually quite stubborn, so I had to get my pliers in there to take them off. So there it is out, and there's absolutely no sign of damage on this element, guys. So we're going to have to take a chance, but the customer says they were using the fan function, which indicates the element that we've just taken out. So chances are it is that tripping the electrics. I'm just going to run a little test, because I've got a tester that I can use, and it confirms that it is the issue. So we're on the right track here. So what we need to do now is get the new one in. So get your new element, do the absolute reverse, guys. We need to get it in there, get it connected up. So just reach in and make sure they are connected up nicely, and then put those 2 screws back in that hold it in place, and get the back panel on, because then what we can do is turn the oven on and test it, because it was consistently tripping the electric. So we'll soon know if this was the problem. And from the reading I got, it makes perfect sense, because the customer said it was tripping out after being on for a little while, and the reading I got suggests that, so I know we're on the right track. If you're watching this video, it's likely you don't have one of those testers, guys, but don't worry, 9 times out of 10 it is the element, so it's always worth trying that. So let's get this door back on. You get a little notch there on the hinge that needs to line up nicely with the receiver in there, and you'll feel it when they go together nicely. And then what you want to do is offer the door down. If there's some resistance and the door doesn't want to drop down easily, don't force it. It means the hinges aren't in properly. This one's in quite nicely, and make sure you just put those catches back the way they were. So I need to give them a little flick over, you'll see in a second. So let's do that one there, and then exactly the same on the other side, and it will allow you to close the oven door nicely. Then all we need to do is turn it back on and get it tested. So pop that oven function on. I let this go all the way up to temperature, and it was absolutely fine. So job done. I hope this has helped you guys get everything back together, and that is job sorted. Hopefully this will help you do it yourself and save yourself a few quid.